What's going on, everybody? It's May 14th. Hope you're doing all right. So, I don't know about all of you, but I know a lot of us probably disagree on a lot of the things that are going on right now. And I think that's fine. There's healthy conversations that can be had. The problem is that a lot of people just aren't having them. And things are highly politicized right now. I'm really sick of it, and I think a lot of people are as well. I'm not going to go over this article, but I just wanted to show this headline to start things off. Liz Plank, Trump's coof mask standoff reveals the dangerous ripples of fragile masculinity. Imagine being so scared of appearing vulnerable that you are willing to potentially hurt yourself or others or even die to keep up the masquerade. I saw another article just straight up saying that, how you use it is a part of toxic masculinity and all this stuff. It's just an example of some of the stuff going on, and I'm tired of it. I think a lot of people are. I'm also tired of celebrities, acting like they're some kind of golden angel and asking for society to transform itself. It's like, what is going on? But I do like it when some of them stand up and have some common sense, which is something that Matthew McConaughey has done recently. He's been making the rounds. I don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff he's saying, but I do like his overall message that, hey, you need to stop politicizing this thing. It's not about politics. And I 100% agree with him because this should not be politicized. Now is the time to get correct information out there, to tell people what's really going on and give people facts. But all we get from certain news groups are a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of screaming, oh, Orange Man bad. And I'm tired of it. So many people are tired of it. I'm tired of this being a big show, a big joke. Like, oh, let's put on a masquerade. Let's weaponize this. Let's politicize this. I'm tired of it. It's not the time. So I agree with him on that. I do. And some of the other stuff he said makes some sense. I'm almost surprised that he was allowed to say this and not get canceled. So here's what happened. So Academy Award winner Matthew McConaughey joined Special Report with Brett Breyer Tuesday to discuss the politicization of the coof and deliver a message of unity to Americans. I could feel that this united purpose we all have as Americans to beat this enemy and this virus, that purpose got hijacked by partisan politics, McConaughey said. The narrative became, if you want to go to work, you're on the far right. If you don't go to work, you go. If you don't go to work, you want to stay home, you're on the far left. And now even the mask wearing is getting politicized, where if you want to wear a mask, you wear a mask, you're a liberal, and if you don't, you're conservative, and that's just not true. That's very well said. And that's pretty much what it's kind of become. It's actually worse than that. Because the one message that I see put out a lot is, oh, you want to go to work, so you're a racist because you want to open the economy back up. Or what do you want to kill grandma? And all this weird stuff. It's like, come on, man. Like, some people are allowed to have the way they feel about some things. And there's points from both sides on some of this stuff that makes sense. But just because you want the economy to open back up doesn't mean that you're a racist or some kind of horrible person. But that's what's going on right now. Just like I showed you with the mask thing. Oh, you're another toxic male because you're not wearing a mask or something like that. That's exactly what people are doing right now. They're politicizing it and turning it into some kind of big game, and it's dividing people and making things worse. So there is no unity because all of these clowns are running around here and turning it into a big weapon. So McConaughey said that the politicization has divided America into fighting two wars, one against each other and one against the coof. But if we were to try to fight the one against the coof, which is the one we should be fighting, we would beat it. The actor's message of unity is behind a recently released PSA with co-producer Roy Spence, which tells Americans that the coof is not a political issue. Part of it is saying just that, to remind us that this is not about politics, it's about us. the USA, McConaughey said, we're going to have to take care of each other. Right now, we have a collective purpose. Look at who we are in World War II, and we have a crisis that came to us. We were united in that purpose, and then all of a sudden the human factor started to get split into two tribes, started fighting each other in partisan politics, McConaughey said. And that is not what we need. We need a collection right now. This is a tug of war, and we need all hands on rope. So I don't necessarily agree with it. I wish we could all agree. And, I think that would be closer to something like that if we didn't have all of these crazy people on the news trying to divide everybody, because that's pretty much what's been going on. It's been a real S show, poop show, you could say, with these people trying to rile everybody up. All this fear mongering and stuff going on, or if you don't want to follow it, you're a racist and all this crazy stuff. It needs to stop. It is making things worse than it needs to be. And, maybe if we could all just come together and have some clear heads, maybe we could figure some stuff out here. And it's kind of like what I liked about his message here. And I liked that he's being calm and rational about it and saying, hey, look, listen, okay, stop using it as a political weapon. He's one of the only celebrities I've seen come out and say this. Because most of the people in the celebrity circles have come out with crazy weirdo statements like, let's transform America, let's get rid of capitalism and all of this stuff. And it's like, okay, this is not the message you want to send right now. Okay. This is exactly the stuff that Ricky Gervais has came out and talked about. And that's why his popularity shot up. Now, I don't think he's not going full Ricky Gervais here, but he gets pretty close. I just think he has the right message here, and that it's time to stop trying to divide people. It's time to stop trying to politicize this. And that's pretty much all that's been going on in the media, fear-mongering and all this stuff. It's the wrong attitude. So I like that at least somebody is coming out and saying, hey, look, let's stop this. If more will say this, I don't know, but at least somebody is. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I think like most people, I'm just tired of some of the nonsense, and I like that some people with a voice are saying, hey, knock it off. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what Maddie Matt was saying. Also, if you would, share the video. Throw a like up. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.